Well, hello and welcome back to Meandering Ways with our Folktail Beavers. I almost said Iron Teeth. No. We are with our Folktail Beavers here, and they're meandering actually through the river as we speak. And yes, I know I could probably make this more efficient, but uh, who doesn't love a good wet beaver? So the beavers are going to swim as they get the logs from over here. But what are we going to get up to today? Well, I do want to clean up this scrap and just get that off the map in this area. I do want to build some more storage for some more lumber. We might even have to put up some temporary housing as well, because this little area isn't big enough. But what I really want to get to is over here. I want to see if I can solve this today. This has been bothering me to no end, but I can't do anything about it now. Why? Because we're in the middle of a bad tide. Captain Obvious. 16 days of a bad tide left. And as dangerous as I like to be, I'm not going to do it now. But what I could do now is get myself set up for a success. So why don't we think about that? And by that, I mean, let's just put in a nice little storage area. Can I do it here? Ooh. I'm probably going to have to remove you. And you're contaminated anyways. So I'm just going to come in and let's just remove this guy, high priority, even though it's wood. We got plenty of wood. Come on and do that. Okay, somebody do that, Bueller. Yes, well, you know what? We're all tapped out. Okay, that's going to get removed soon, hopefully. And then what else we want to do? Let's go over here. Let's get the extra wood pile in. I do want to have another large wood storage underground pile. Let's go. Set that to logs. And that's because we're going to go through 16 days of not doing much. Now, what I can do, though, is why don't we amp up our plank production again? Because if we look, we've got plenty of room for planks. We can store another 600 planks, I believe. So, oh, no, not there. There. So there we go. So that is something we can do. You can see our gear storage, though, is nearly full. Why don't we do something about that? And as much as I'm going to redo this area, I'm just not going to redo the area at this point. But what I could do is effectively swap. So if I want a 3x3 area, you know, we've got the dynamite. Why don't I just dynamite this? Is it reachable? Yeah, you're reachable. We can come in and get this done. Nice. So beavers, do your thing. So while that's going on, I should be able to come over here and see, yeah, that's gone. So what I want to do is a bunch of 2x2s. Is that it? Oh, that's still not going to fit. Oh, why is it not going to fit? Well, it's going to fit, but it's not going to fit because if I come into storage and just put a large pile, it blocks the path. Completely blocks the path. So, So let's not build these then, because that is not going to... Oh, you can stay, though. Because I think what we're going to do instead is build them over here. Yeah, let's do that. Once again, should I just put it on the ground, maybe? Yeah, let's put it on the ground. We're not resource rich where I can just go hog wild on my resources. So let's get rid of you and put in a large pile right here. And I'm going to have to put in a small platform, staircase. And we can set that up there so they can come and do their thing. This is just going to hold logs. So I'm going to prioritize that, have it on obtain, because basically I'm going to have to move this. Now, I'm also going to need some metal. We're not going to need a lot, but why don't I put in a small pile right here. And we can have metal blocks come in once again. Set that to a priority. And they can start doing that. All right, so I think before the beavers go to bed, let's get this command in place. Boom, chakalaka. Boom, boom. Now, I'm going to get all this resin back, but let's just get rid of this. And come over here and instead put in a large warehouse. I've got room here for another warehouse if so desired. Ooh, you know what though? What if I want space? You know what? It's gonna be fine because this isn't my long-term storage area. It's fine. It's fine. So, but I do want to prioritize this. Get this built. I don't have any gears being made at the moment. I'll set this to empty. So as soon as this is built, they'll rip them out of here, put them right here. Take them no time at all. In fact, I don't even really need this little small resin guy either. He's kind of just in an awkward spot. Because I can blow things up here. Oh, you know what our problem is? We have injured beavers. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Ooh. Doesn't... Oh, well, we're going to have injured beavers. But, herbalist, what do I need? Paper. I don't think we're going to get to paper today. But that would be nice. All right, so you're going to come in. They're going to move all of these in here fairly quickly. Slow that down. And now I can put pine resin in, except... And they can come in and clean up this mess right there. No. Pick up this mess, please. No, you buggers. Right here, right there. Okay, whatevs. Whatevs, geez. Okay, it's fine. Well, you know what's not fine is we did run out of water. As much as I'd still love to start this, I can't at the moment. Because everything's going to have to move out at least one, I think. So that's fine. It's fine. Now, let's get ourselves some more temporary housing here. And I'm just going to flip-flop some of the stuff here. Let's put in a triple. Oh, they barely fit in here. These guys are going to require staircase. Yeah, I'm not happy with that location. But you know what? The beavers are going to happy for a little growth. Because I have 17 vacant jobs, 7 incapacitated beavers. So these guys need to get busy and make some little baby beavers here. That would be so nice. So nice. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this? Building being... Oh, we're still trying to empty the potatoes, man. Holy smokes, man. That is taking forever. Okay. Now, while we wait for the bad tide to end... Oh, just make sure you run 16-hour days. I want to sneak myself across and through here. There's 2 areas we're going to have to get up to. Here. And funny enough, we're already up here. So if I can come... I'm hoping I can sneak right through here. Oh... It should be fine, right? I think I can do what I'm about to do. We're going to break the connection since it's at nighttime. Yeah, that'll work. Break this connection. Come in, and I'm just going to put a platform there with a little power. So what that's going to do is going to allow me to basically connect this little path right underneath. It'll come up and get this. Now, the problem is I'm also full. Full. In fact, I'm not even employing any scavengers at the moment. So I'm going to have to basically get this guy to produce metal blocks. And for that, I'm going to need some storage. You know what I could do? Yeah, why don't I do this? Let's just build this. High priority it. And we'll set that to metal blocks. Because basically we can just, because I don't really need scrap. I'm going to need metal blocks, so I can afford this. That is a fine little purchase there. So with that, I'm going to turn on 2 scavengers. I'm going to prioritize them. Nothing to do. Nothing to do yet. Soon. Because this guy's going to start. They're going to collect the metal blocks that are here. And yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so that is under... Ooh. Far less explosives than I would like. Only 243. I'm going to need more for later. But that's fine. So these guys doing their thing. We are making more planks at the moment. Slowly increasing. We'll have more kits here soon. In fact, we got 18 kits. So come on, guys. Get growing. Get growing. We all know you want to grow up too fast, so we're going to make you. Okay, so you know what? I think we're at the point where we need to wait for the wet season to arrive. Well, as you can see, I have a ton more scavenger flags. In fact, they're here because these ones here could not reach this scrap here. Now, the other thing you might notice, I have placed another storage. I've also built a little underpass, I guess you could call it, so that the beavers could start collecting this scrap. Oh, they finally picked up the trash that was here. Good. I have one other thing I need to do before we move on to another little side project. But let's put in a little staircase here so that we can get rid of this scrap. Yeah, I really just want to clean up this area. And I probably... Hang on. 70. Yeah, I'm going to need another storage area or two. Why don't we? Yes, I know I could build a large underground pile here, but let's not. Let's this part I really want to be temporary because I have designs for up here. Okay, they're not really designs, more of vague ideas, but I have a vague plan for what I want to do up here, and it doesn't really involve the scrap. So with that though, we have 1.6 days until the wet season arrives, and that cannot come too soon because yeah, we're out of water. Now, why don't we deal with part of this problem and by doing some dynamiting? Yeah, we can actually expand our reservoir system that hold even more water down here for one. So what's the best way down to deal with this? Wow. Actually, wow. Look at this. We can backfill back up, but let's just do this. Look at that. That I just saw, so that's nice. Also, the beavers can come on high and do their thing. So let's get that going. Now, I'm just going to dynamite this down to this level here. So this is quite... Ooh, actually, and before I completely forget, I'm going to need to get down here because I've got like this one to remove. Well, actually, technically it's 3, but that there. This is a 1. Ooh, I'm going to have to then build another staircase. Well, that was a great idea until we reached all the way up here, which... Oh, you know what we can do then? Aha. Why don't we just do this? There we go. Think smarter, not harder. There we go. So then I can lay a bunch of double dynamite here. How big do I want to make this at this point? You know what? That's a very good question. That is a single, so that's a double, which means I can do a triple. And then if I triple this... Yeah. Because I can dynamite this down. I think this will work. Let's prioritize all of this. Get that going, I might need to change this for a double, right? So if I dynamite this down, it does get down to basically this height. But if I blow this, this gets down to this height. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to change you to a double. Let's get you going. And And let's get that going. And this going. Because let's see how much we can get done before the wet season truly arrives, which is in less than a day. Yes, amazing. I should point out, we do have this large warehouse. We have some gears. I did turn on the gear production. I have one free beaver. It's always nice to have a free beaver. These guys taking their time. Wow, you can see we're already filling that up. That's, well, not quite full, but mostly full. We're making progress. All right. Okay. Nighttime cometh. And, well, the good news is we've had a bad tide. So, and, well, you can see the gravity batteries just coming up because when the wind doth not blow, we do not have enough power. But for the moment, we do. It's also nighttime, so nobody's working. So that's I guess a good thing. And the wet season is here. Okay, so that is both good and bad because I should have started this a little sooner. Hang on, can they reach? Yep. Oh, no, they cannot reach all the way. So why don't we make sure everything is reachable? There we go. That's all going to be reachable. Pretty sure I said. Actually, I made that all high priority. Let's make this back down to a normal priority. I'm going to leave this as a high priority. That as a high priority. Because that, allows me to pump a little more, a little faster, a little harder. And that's going to be good. But let's zoom up here. We've got water coming in. I've got, make sure things are slowed down. Yeah, things are coming in pretty darn fast. Now, what I think I need to do is move this out and also block some things off at the same time. I'm not play tested this, so I don't know if this is actually going to work. Because basically I want to control it so that the water is always forced to go this way, but the bad water has to go off the map. So I think I am going to have to levy that too. Because then what I'm planning on doing is this. Putting a couple extra sluice gates that are only going to open when we have contamination above 5. And that can just flow out. Okay. Now, I also need to get myself over. So this needs to have space. So I'm tempted just to, well, almost strand my beavers. Because I can't put down sluice gates because I think I really just need to move this one, like right here. But as you can see, I can only go to here, which actually might be a little better anyways. No, let's have it all moved over the one. And actually, to make sure I get full flow, I actually have access to this thing called dynamite. It's amazing technology. I think that's going to be, well, we'll get over one because I can't get down here easily. So that's fine. So with 1 day in the books, set this guy's to high priority. How's our water doing over here? It's filling up. It's coming down. Oh, look at that. We have less than 400 units, 300. Pump it, baby. Pump it. All right. Well, since I need to pump it, we're going to blow you. I can blow you Oh my goodness. I almost set that off. All right. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And now I can just come in here. Bunch of single dynamite. There we go. Get even more water storage for our water pumps. That is the play for the moment. Now, I do need to get myself down over here as well, but that's not the priority. I want to fix this. This has got to get fixed. So that is, I think we're good to go. I think, yeah, let's just do it. There's no beavers here. Boom, gone. So actually, let's pause. Pause for the moment. This, I'm just going to levee up. And then I'm going to build this across. Go boom. Thank you. Pause it again. And now I can put in more levees all the way across. This, there is no other high priority besides this. This, I am going to close above contamination of 5%. Oh, hang on. Close above? No. Close below. This one's got to close below. I want it to be open when there's contamination. All right, so that's good. This, oh, you can see I really need to get that built. Pause. Why? Also, why don't I make sure? Oh, I can't get there. No. You can still see the water just flowing off, but I can't get to it. I just can't. And I have an incoming drought. No. I was really hoping to solve that this wet season, at least this part. Well, what can I do? I got 3 days. Let's pause. Okay, actually, pausing doesn't help. They're going to get this stuff built. What if... Okay, hang on. If I also get rid of these, at least you. I mean you. No, that's still too much flow. I need to get this built, but I can't. No! And I need over here. This also needs to get closed off. Just going to move things over this way. Yeah, I think, yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be very, very tight. Not that it necessarily matters. Let's come in and put in a builder's hut right here. Get you going. High priority construction. That's going to be good. I don't need haulers. I do have logs, actually, but we are going to prioritize that building by the haulers. That's going to be prioritized. So if I come over here, I can probably have a little, yeah, all the scrap is darn near gone. Well, there's still space. There's still space. But what I want to do, actually what's going to happen, that is set to high priority workplace. Come on, Bueller. It's getting built. Nice, nice, nice. Go, 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 go hard. Get the planks. Somebody. Why don't you guys bring the planks on your way over? Could have brought the planks. You could have built it. Then you could have just wandered over here, grab some logs. Oh no. All right. Not that there's a lot to build here at the same time. Oh, I guess what I could do and should do. Yeah, let's do our little bridge trick. Let's come in. We're going to remove this. And I'm just going to come in and put in a... Ooh, do I have... I have the science. Let's just unlock it. the bridge. Bridge. Yeah, because you can tell, like, they're only going to start building one at a time, so these extra builders aren't really going to help. But, Mr. Bridge, you know, maybe I should have some planks up here just in case. Storage, little small pile. Right here. Planks. Get that built. Oh yeah, we got a day. I don't think we're closing this off. It is holding a tad bit more water, but this should be higher. This should be filled. So hopefully we have a very short wet season. I mean drought. Okay. The other thing while I'm over here. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna remove you. Pick up trash. And set off this dynamite here and here. Oop, not there. Sorry. Set you to a priority. I can set you off. Boom. And this is going to allow me to hold as much water as possible. This is going to have to get removed. But that's not a for now thing. The staircase can get removed. Bueller, come on down. You're the next contestant on Set Some Explosives. See things just balancing out. Ooh, whole lot of nothing to do in range. Okay, well, let's free you guys up. Fired. Zoom. I have 6 free beavers. All right. 0.4 per day. Well, there's not much that's going to happen then. At least before as night falls, but let's get these guys going 24 hours because I want that explosive set. I would like that garbage picked up. And I can't set off. Oh my goodness. Slackers. Soup up here. Ooh. That is getting built though. That bridge trick worked well. So then come in with levee. Put some levees there. Well, that didn't fully get done. And I could set these explosives off, but I would... Oh, there's no room. Well, barely any room. All right, well, I'll set those off after this drought. I have a flooded building. Oh, yeah, because of the settling here. Right here. Okay, you know what? I think what we're in for right now is just a bit of wait-see. I'm going to wait 21 days. We'll get through the drought. The good news is our log supply will get up. Oh, we're full up on planks, which means I can't... Oh, no, I'm going to leave my industry going because I need gears. So, how's my explosives? 400. We're going to have to work on our explosives production. Ew. But we might... Yeah, I think we're going to turn off some industry. Just look at this. Our power is just draining. So maybe I will turn off... We'll turn off the lumber mills. I'm not desperate for the planks. We're full up. So we will make gears, because gears. And then I think we're just in a bit of wait-and-see mode here at the moment. Can they reach this? They can reach that scrap. That's been removed, which is nice. That just needs to get picked up eventually. You know what? Speaking of scrap, I think what I'll do while we wait for this drought to get over, I need to provide a way down. There we go. Oh, I need one more staircase. Thank you. Clean up this mess. You know, a little side mission, never hurt anybody. And then I can come over here. And what I want to do, I think actually here's, well, I'm not know if I want to do, but I'm going to do it. Let's build this up here. I am going to clear. Ooh, not yet. Not yet. Let's put in these guys here. And what I'm going to do is set some dynamite here. Set that to high priority. Set that to too high, too high. And that's going to create a little extra channel. I probably could have made a much cleaner job of this. You know what? I could have. We're not going to because we're running for a penny and for a pound. Is I'm going to clear it. And basically what I'm going to is here. Actually, you know what? Why don't I do this? Oh, I need to reach this. Dang it, dang it. Well, that is reachable there. If I just put a little platform here, that is, then I can reach here, here, and that's because when I blow this, to allow a little more space here, like I can't. So they'll eventually get this. So this is going to be built out. I'm going to have some more sluice gates. I'm going to bring it all the way down here, which means why don't we do that? And then, of course, I'll come in and I will remove Bridgie Bridge. But in the meantime, we just got to get ourselves through this drought and on to the next wet season to see if this fix is truly a fix. Well, this drought cannot end soon enough. Well, actually, it could have ended sooner because we are out of water. Our maple trees are dying and dead, so that's not a good thing. But you know what? It is life. And we're surviving. We may not be thriving, but we are definitely surviving, and surviving quite well. Now, we have the water coming in. I do have the ability to set off some dynamite here. Let's go boom, boom. As you can see, I have a new strategy of let the water all flow out here. We'll see how fast you can go. Now, some of it is going to collect here, so maybe I should think about moving it. But you can actually see so far, this seems to be working like a dream. All the water's flowing. It is not building up. That is a good thing. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I do have 5 extra sluice gate relief valves up here for bad water if need be. But ooh, this is good news. Good news. Now let's also zoom over here while we're in wait mode. I have laid all this dynamite. I got rid of all the infrastructure, cleaned up all the mess, so we can go boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oh yeah. There's one little shelf remaining. I need to take care of. Let's do that. Nice. Now, what I need to do is zoop over here. I did turn off all of this because I had no bad water, and I'm going to have to expand my storage solution. But now that I have bad water, we can get the explosives going again, as well as more extract. The extract count's doing quite strong. And I do have 500 some explosives, so that is fine. But why that's important, what we can do as well is slowly detonate all of this. Boom, boom. Just clean all this up. Nice. Ooh, and yeah, one little guy right there. Please and thank you. Now, while I'm over in this neck of the woods, or reservoir, I am going to come over here. This guy, as you can see, is 2 higher than the bottom. Oops. And so what I'm going to do is come on down. And I'm going to start expanding this little reservoir of mine as well. Just set some stairs, connect them. and just lay some dynamite right along here. That's 2. This can easily be 3. Ooh, maybe I should. You know what? I am going to move said staircase over right to here. And that is, I think, a good call because it's going to allow me to set the 3s off, the 1s off here. These I can double dynamite down and single dynamite these. Set these for all 3. I'm not going to put any on the path for the moment. There we go. Let's get some even more water storage along here. And here. Boom. Okay, that is good. Now, the thing is that we're really looking to see is once this fills up, and might have to even check these. 5, 6, that's right. 5, 6, 5, 5, 5. That is fine. We'll see what happens. And we got a little relief valve. It's been forever and a day since we've had this work, aka hold all the water up here. None of it seems to be flowing back off the map at the moment, so that's good news. Okay. Cool. Just as cool as setting up some dynamite. Even better. Okay, let's prioritize a few things here. This staircase, cleaning this up. Now that might mean I need to come down here. Maybe I should not have removed things. And perhaps, yeah, I'm gonna have to get my beaver butt down here. Is there a better way? Pause. If I don't set you off as a 3. Okay. If I then, so 3, 1, 2, yes, I can build a little staircase coming from this angle. Right? Well, we'll find out here in a second. But that should be good. But I'm more interested in this. Okay, that's filling up. Now this water, oh, okay, it's going up. That is nice. Now, obviously, I can make this even bigger reservoir, by dynamiting it down. But I'm not sure that's what I want to do. I've got a bit of an idea of a different plan, but we'll see what ends up happening in the short term. Well, I guess even the long term, but for now. That is now filling over. Nice. Okay, I think we're in a good position here. Now, we have this. So why don't I detonate? Boom, boom, boom. That's going to get me a nice little ability to do a staircase without using any additional resources. And then what I can do... Now, I guess I could, in theory, just remove this. But I like this being at the same height here. And since I have it, I'm going to do it for now. Let's come down here and do a little tunneling. And I think 2 is good. And same thing here. Actually, I'm quite keen to see what actually happens. But let's get you set. In the meantime, I can go boom, boom, boom. Put some more dynamite. Same thing here. They're safe. They're safe. Safety first with my beavers. A safe beaver is a happy beaver. Oh, you know what? Pause. I didn't even have to do this. I didn't realize they could. Wow. Okay. I don't need to do this. Okay, pick up the trash. Yeah, they can go. I didn't. Oh, I guess it's because it's not dirt. Oh. They did this one first, and then they're going to do this one. Now, this may just delete all. Yeah, it's going to delete it all. That's, I guess that's fine. We'll get those tunnels, quote unquote, made. It'll be fine. Oh, look at this, and we're overflowing. Okay, that is a bit of a problem. Oh, that is a large problem. Why aren't you overflowing here? Okay, let's make a little space here. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to deal with this. So the water. Oh, we can make a little more space. Yeah, this is solving our problems. Not really. Okay, that is flooding over. Not good. It's temporary for the moment. That is a little bad. It'll be fine, he said. I can set all this off, gain a little more space. A little more space. Can I get around? Yeah, come around the other way. So let's remove all of this. And now all I need to do is 2 sluice gates at the bottom, followed by some levees. I am going to put some dams up here for more relief. And I'm probably going to have to come here, maybe. We'll find out. I'm not sure, but I might need to put some dams here to provide pressure relief. Well, things have stabilized. Is it flooding elsewhere? It's now just going off the map, I think. Okay. Well, oh, and no, it is overflowing here. So I'm going to have to give a bit of pressure relief. So let's do that. Come in here. Build, let's say, 5 dams. So good news, bad news, guys. We fixed our water problem. We should not have any problems now with the amount of water to get through a drought. But egods, we are in some trouble. Okay. I need to slowly back my way out, picking up all my trash, setting me dynamite. I guess I could remove. Oh, it's not exactly going to work. I'm gonna have to change this because I need. Yeah. We're going to set you off. Boom, boom, boom. Set triples here. Yeah, slowly just backing ourselves out of a bad situation. So just need to continue to dynamite, bring things down. Just letting the water flow right off the map. Oh, they can't even reach this. Sargon. What's the bestest way? What's the bestest way to solve this? If I... a couple platforms and a short little bridge. Actually, maybe even just a triple platform. Because I think they can reach underneath. Okay, go, go, go. And go high priority. Go, 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 go. It's actually not even bad to have that at this point. But look at that water. Just flowing right off the map. Not the way... Ooh. That's flooding here. That's entirely flooded. You were supposed to save the forest, not destroy it. That is not good, guys. Not good. Well, I am going to come over here. Let's provide more relief. I might even have to provide more. Okay, that's solving that little problem. Good, good, good. That is not solving this problem, though. Oh, gods. This is not good. All right, well, Besides temporarily just adding more, which I think I can reach all of this regardless. I'm not sure. Like, this is not good. It's just flooding right through. Maybe what I'm going to do for now is just release the pressure. Look at, well, downstream effects here. Maybe reduce you to 0.5. Release some more pressure. Okay, that stop overflowing there. It's a bit, well, and then it stopped. It stopped being stopped. Not good. Oh! That was one off. That is not good. All right, well, let's do it this way. And then a little bridge. Maybe just a little tour. Well, that's... Okay, one part solved, one part not solved. That... Okay, I had other plans today, and this was not it. Oh, you know what I should do? Why don't I provide a relief valve over here? This is the way. And in fact, what I'm going to do is, remember where my staircases are. I'm going to put a staircase here, and I'm going to put in floodgates. Just some simple one-high floodgates. Prioritize all of this. I will set that, yeah, 0.65 is fine. And why floodgates? Because if I solve this, come up with a better solution, I could just raise these and close these off without needing to remove dams. I like that idea. Of course, I, might even need to build. I could build higher. Ooh, not doing that at the moment. Not doing that at the moment. Okay. This. Let's get you going. All right. Well, that is still flooding. Are you honest to goodness still flooding? Okay, you stop that. Are you gonna stop? Okay, we're good. Well, ish. Now what did I have these set at? 0.75 maybe? What are these set for? 0.8. It's a little overflow. I think that's fine. Comes down here. Okay, that was nearly disastrous. Raise you back up to 0.75. Hopefully bring balance, because we certainly need it, because I dang near screwed things up royally. Okay. The good news is, though, we have plenty of water. You know what? I'm actually going to lower these to 0.6. What that should mean is this will be the first exit point, and if there's a lot of extra flow, which there are 8 of these, so there's only 5, some of that water will come over here and then down here, but we should be fine. And we've solved this just as Ooh, can we get you guys to finish this before the drought actually hits? Like, come in. Somebody just come and tap it with a little hammer, please. Thank you. Slow things down. All right. So, definitely a bit of a sideways here. We should be able to start growing our maple trees, and we got a 25-day drought. This will be a really good test to see how well things have been fixed. I am also, while I'm down here, I'm going to turn on Mr. Logger. And I just need to cut down all the dead trees for now. That are in range. Sorry, because this guy does not reach everywhere. So, because I want pine trees to grow, we'll just put on a cut command. Need to come back and remember to remove that. But what I can do here, though, at the same time, is remove. Maybe, yeah, like that. That should be fine. And one tree to cut there. Okay, beauty. So, this is now filled up. No longer have flooding galore. That's filled up. This, let's just quickly finish. The last of the dynamite has been brought. So, well, before we forget, let's set all this off. Boom, boom, boom. It gives a little more space here. I am debating potentially... wait a minute. Is that closed? Okay, no, you're supposed to remain basically open. That is to just let the water in. Did I make another mistake? Will that stop? I don't think it will. I think I've made a grave error. We're about to watch this water, I think, flood over the dam. There we go. Pause. So we have one last fix to do, and it's slightly undoing things here. So let's delete all that. Put in 1, 2 sets of sluice gates. Actually, sorry. 3 extra sets. A set of levees, and then a set of dams. And we're going to set that all to super high priority, because now we're just going to lose water. Ooh, hang on. Let's close you. Oh, although we are... we're calling for water because reasons. That should not be. That should not be. So is that 0.66? Okay, no, you're closed. Okay, you're settling down. This commotion. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Just go, go, go. Fix yourself, please. Causing some flooding. Not good. Ooh, we've expanded our greenery. Nice. Well, you know, things are okay overall, although we're already back out of bad water. Dang it. So let's stop wasting energy here. I could pause these to not, you know, basically have them employed, but that's fine. I just want to stop using the energy so that... Are these on the way up? No, just on the down more slowly. That's fine. We can get all of this signed, sealed, and closed up and reconnect it. Well, we've definitely had some excitement, but the good news is we should now have plenty of water, although I've lost some due to my silliness. We should now have plenty of water as the beavers finish that. Let me just make sure this is set to 3.6. That can basically just keep letting water in. Let it close. Yeah, that's the ticket. I might have to consider doing the same thing over here, but I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. So with that, I think it's an okay time to stop it. Didn't get to everything I wanted to. I had plans. Well, I had kind of plans here for this area, but because of the shenanigans over here taking a little longer and some overflowing, yeah, we got distracted. But I think we're now set. There's still improvements to do in this area, don't get me wrong, but we now have full access to all of the wet season. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.